Hello, people. 100 years ago, before I was born, I can still remember it. As a spirit, I was on board the R.M.S. TITANIC. I can still remember the whole thing like it was yesterday. And of course, the Earth. This is a story that I can never forget. I've seen a lot of people get killed on board that ship, but that's not what I'm here to tell you about. You know Rose from the Titanic? I was watching over her as a spirit. I can remember being on board. I got on board in Belfast, England. Then we went down to North France. France. We went to France. And then we went to Ireland. Hey. So, this is something I'll never forget. I can still picture everything that I did on board that mighty ship. Well, it wasn't mighty, and it was never really mighty in the first place, but I'll just say mighty just because it looked mighty. It wasn't mighty. It was never mighty. And if you would have seen what I seen, there was a jillion people there at Belfast. Heck, they didn't allow room for people to get on board. And no, this wasn't a dream. I remember this. 100 years before I was born. I was born in the year 2000, so a little less than 100 years. Maybe, heck, about 80 years before I was born. I'm 19. I was born in the year 2000, so I got on board ship. My buddy that told me to be a spiritual guardian for somebody, he told me to catch the ship in England. He told me to catch it ahead of time so that I can catch the person that I was supposed to look after. He said it was one of my ancestors, one of my aunts, and that aunt was Rose. So my experience, I was on there as a spirit, and I can still remember it. I remember every single freaking thing she did on board that ship. I can remember, heck, I can even recognize faces. So, doing the sinking, oh man, I've seen a lot of people get killed, a lot. It was only 1,500, but still, that was a lot of people. Then you know how in the movie, Jack puts her on that little chair thingy in the water? That actually happened. I was there. That actually happened. I remembered it even before I seen the James Cameron version of the Titanic. I didn't even learn about the Titanic. I had no clue. I didn't even learn about the Titanic. I just learned it from my own experience being on there as a spirit. So, it was crazy. I mean, I'll tell you this right now. It was crazy. If you want to call me a flipping liar, then go ahead. I'm telling the truth here. I'm even looking straight into the camera that I am telling you the truth. This is the truth. And I'm not joking. This is the truth. I've seen a lot of people lose their lives because of that ship. And guess what? People who were building the Titanic got themselves killed just building it. And it was a crazy, 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 crazy experience. And I can recall everything that Jack and Rose said to each other. I can recall every single word. Heck, I was even on the bow of the ship when they were kissing, in the movie, and I looked up in the crow's nest, and I could see Frederick Fleet looking down, looking at them kissing. And I said, "Mind your own business, you fool." Well, he couldn't hear me, but I said that in my mind. But anyway, the iceberg hit. It was a pretty hard hit, too. It shook the whole ship. Yeah, yeah.